I'm your host, Mysticraven, and I don't even know what the frig just happened. I actually got disconnected abruptly. Not even an indication. Like, oh, here you go, disconnected. It was like, okay. At this point, I can't. At this junction, I don't even know who to blame for the interruption. Because I was connected, but I wasn't connected, and at the same time, it was like, it was the game. But was it like ZOS? I don't feel like it was because there was like no indication of it. So was it PSN? What? I don't know. Like I have no idea what the hell just transpired, and I'm going to get on my blade just so I can get this over with. Because speaking of blades, I feel like I just need to get rid of this daily thing and, just move on from it because I feel somewhat dirty because I was just talking about how nasty the stealth is in this game, like detection. Like, I don't mind cloak. I don't mind the idea behind the blade. It just reminds me of pre-World of Warcraft when they had stun locking and there was so dominant in the rogues, right? Like, rogues were so dominant back then. Like, it was the only thing that could take them out was like two different classes had the chance to take it out. But, I played Arms Warrior intentionally against rogues. Because once I hit my trinket, I hit my battle roar. And it would fear the fucking rogue, right? Once they got feared and I got on top of them, now my damage broke the fear, but then I rooted them. Right? Bam! Jump on top of them. Fucking snare them. Now I'm beating on them. And the only thing they can do is fucking powder out. But I'm playing the dots. Blam! 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 If they came back on me, it was a death sentence. A good rogue would just fucking tuck tail and fucking run. Right? But casters, I was weak against casters as an arms warrior. But rogues, it was perfect against rogues. And there were so many goddamn rogues. This was how the first time I ended up with a GM in World of Warcraft. Everybody's like, how the fuck did you get GM on a warrior? This was prior. This was just like, during the time before MC even launched, right? We were still waiting for Molten Core to be released. And everybody's like, how'd you do it on an arms warrior? And I'm like, to be honest with you, I'll tell you exactly why I got GM on the arms warrior. And I'm like, because there's too many fucking rogues. They're like, are you kidding me? You got GM because of the overpopulace of rogues. I'm like, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. I'm like, as sick as it was, that's exactly how I ended up with this. I hate. I'm just tying you up, boys. But that's exactly how I did it. And I do apologize I didn't get to check out the first comments and stuff. But yeah, I ended up getting GM. I was competing, and I even forget. I think the other person was competing was against the rogue. That I won against the rogue. Because rogues were just so dominant. They were just so fucking dominant, right? And all of a sudden, they will lose if they're still grouped up like this. I hope they're not grouped up. Oh my god, they just handed this to me. They're just running and gunning. Okay. That makes sense. I'm like, where's my game at? Alright. I hate playing this class. Oh, I keep thinking I'm on my fucking sword. Yep. Yep. Take your time. Chase me down. Because all I'm plan I'm doing is like backdooring or slowing you the fuck up. That'll give him credit, though. It's going to cost him to keep tucking in like that. Sure, I'll just play the backdoor game. Once I get past this point, it doesn't give him any points. Ooh, nice. Look at that, a Sork with the soul salt. Oh, don't fucking leave home, man. Don't you fucking play bitch moves. Don't you guys play bitch moves. Fucking zerging up. I'm a rogue. I will backdoor your shit, bitch. I will backdoor your shit every fucking day, all day, man. Don't play bitch. It got you so far. If you fucking try to zerg it, I'll hit it up. No, motherfuckers. No, we don't play like that. Homie, don't play like that. Get the fuck. No, you dumb fuckers. You stay put. One stays put. That's why you have one. Stay put. Oh, I hope the pit demon stayed put. I should have known better to do that. DKs are really good against rogues. Just pulling them out. Keeping defenses up. I should try to avoid the conflicts, but try to back cap it. I'm playing really sloppy. I hate this class. What the fuck? My dude just passed a fucking flag point? Alright. That's cool. Even if he beats me, I just don't want... I want to slow up their game pace, man. My team's... Fucking A, man! What? Stay twos! Oh my god. 3 seconds after cap! We got the right idea with 2 and 2. Well, whatever. It's not being really whatever. Oh, nice. Three seconds after cap. 3 seconds after cap, you hold. 3 seconds after cap. On Crazy King. That's a conflict. My dudes are running into it. Whatever. I hate this. I'll be honest. Okay, there's my dude. He's getting ripped, and he's gonna die. I can't wait till shield stacking's gone. Not gone, but at least fixed. Okay. Hold. Look for the new point. Just 3 seconds and then bust. You get like two, like you'll end up with like a 2-tick score up. You don't care, whatever, but those 2 first ticks are so... That's my favorite fucking DK. Two and two. Give it up to the green team. They're playing very strategic. They got their 2 and 2. Got one running up in the position with the follow-up. Looking good. Give it up. My team's not doing too bad, but once again, I mean, we got a lot of openings. That's game. That's game right there. That's game. That's game. Look, 2. No. No! If one... Never mind. I look like shit anyways. Fuck it. I was the shitty player. I'll take that L. It's all me. I'll put that one all on me. I'll put that one all on me. I fucked up. Every day. I should have waited for them to go, because those were partners. I should have waited to hit the conflict. Should have known. Bad Mystic. Bad. Bad Mystic. DKs. Shouldn't have went in on that DK. DKs are very resilient. You know, I should have, like, waited, taken the opportunity, timed it. Sork's won a whole aspect. Though I wasn't anticipating the Shattered Soul. And I'm actually, like, propping up that Sork for busting my ass with it. That was pretty good. I'm going to play one more on here, just because I'm looking like shit on this tune. Chaos. Really? I would have taken another Dom, man. I'm getting the Chaos Ball. Oh, God, no. Not the Chaos Ball. I would have taken Capture the Relic. Anything but Chaos Ball on a blade. I hate this game. I'm playing D.
For the honor and the glory.
2D. 2 go. Oh my God, no. Did anybody see it? No, what am I doing? I'm thinking Cap, Relic. I'm fucking up. I need help. What? I feel really sloppy on this tune. Okay. Nice. Come on. Get me off the foliage. Whoa. God, fuck! It's like blades out of blades. Trying to hit my stealth, I'm fucking up left and right. Trying to get in there, man. I hate Chaos Ball on a blade. That circle pulls you out of stealth. You're like, how do I get in? How do I do this? This is where you like to be a tankier build. Like, Uology's got a build that's perfect for this type of game on a blade. Like, really, really strong build, non-stealth build. It really, like, performs really well in these type of scenarios. What the fuck? Why the fuck is that dumb green fucking on me? I don't get players, man. I really don't understand players. Like, I mean, I get it if you're trying to get to the ball. Look, like, look at that. What the fuck? Like, I understand now, me engaging to slow this dude down. That's a good play. Like, I understand plays like that. Like, from strategy or strategic points. I don't understand dumb fuckers not trying to play, like, with the purpose in mind. Like, I don't get that. It's like, you know you're not getting points, man. God, man. Man. I'm, like, running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I hate Chaos Ball on blade. On any blade. Now, like, here, trying to, like... Why did it...
Yes, we got the ball.
Look, I'm going to give him a vigor. I'm going to give him a heal. And, of course, he's going to drop and lose the ball. That doesn't make any sense. You're just chasing...
We must get the ball.
It's gonna get reset. That was a weird delay in death. Purple, Look! Like, we don't have the ball anymore, like... Okay, they got the ball. So it's maybe holding position. I'm trying to understand it. So I'm sitting here, like, seeing instead of, like, trying to, like, protect your ball carrier, or... Like, it feels like I'm totally fucking... Like, this dude behind his dude makes sense to me. So, right there. That makes sense to me. Let's address this. This makes sense to me. Okay? Green coming in makes sense to me. Anything behind here makes no fucking sense to me. Now look, I'm not gonna stick around for a fight. Fuck that shit. My dude's got the ball. Guess where I'm going? Because if they can't hit him, if I'm like in the way. So I'll take a couple hits for my dude. Like, all the... Look! Like, they're not even trying to get on top of the ball carrier. Now, I'll give it up to this dude. He's going to get me. He's going to put himself in a position. That's a good play. Like, those are good plays. Down there are bad plays. Like, good and bad. Nice. Now see, that I have appreciation for that. Like, I love good plays. And I like common sense PvP. Like mindless PvP like stuff, it's like I'm wondering, I look at it and I'm like, what the fuck, what the fuck? It's like watching somebody, like, you know, go into the pros, have an open layup, and not take advantage of it. Rather shoot to the outside, even though the lane's open. All of this makes sense to me right here. All of it. I'm not going to be able to get position. believe it or not, I want him to take it. And getting away from the purple as much as possible. See, that was a good play too. See? See how what he did? It's gonna go back. It's untargetable. Yeah. Sweet. It's such a good game. Let's see, this is turning into a good game. What the fuck? No way a Dawnbreaker beat him and missed him in a fucking... They won. Good job, Green. Who's got the... Why isn't it showing the ball over his head? Does he have it or does he not? What? I'm completely confused. Does he have... I'm gonna be a dead man. Right there it is. All they have to do is hold it for a second. And there it goes. Good game. That's a good game. I'm going to get my phone, check out the comments. That was a good game. I just don't understand certain things, man. What goes through players' minds? Like Green coming back, following up was good. I get it, but like literally no, like you have to push the ball, man. It's like the old like football tactic, you know, when people would like fake the ball carrier and everybody swarms on it, and then the real ball carriers like, you know, running around the entire, you know, like the whole little hidden ball trick. I feel like that's the case half the time. I'm like, what the fuck? How are you guys? How are you guys falling for that? I'm completely befuddled. Guys, how are you guys falling for? Okay. Hey, Mystic, I was been very good. Mystic, you need better resource sustain, man. Yeah, dude, like, I'm not that good on whatever, and I hate whatever. Rest in peace, Shield. It's all Raven's fault. How is it my fault, Super? How is the shield system my fault? I don't think it's my fault. I think everyone is in destroy the other team. I know. Just playing. I know, but like a lot of people blame me for it. I'm like, I knew it was broke, but I'm like, how is it my fault? Like, I don't think it's my fault. I don't think so. I think everyone is in the destroy the other team's mindset no matter what. I know, I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I really don't understand people's, like, whatever. But Green Team did really good. And I was like, okay, yeah, you know, I mean, cool. And then all of a sudden, then you see some, like people just, like, taking, like, deathmatch is one thing. Deathmatch is one thing to a gameplay. It really is. Like, everything's out the window when it's team deathmatch. Solo kills, group kills, even sneaky ass cheap ass kills. Hey man, I hate it, love it, whatever. Deathmatch, it's whatever. But when it's objective based and like you're fighting while you're losing the objective, I don't get that. I'm like, are you here for the W, or are you here to soak up L's, man? Are you a contributing factor, or are you just like what goes through players' minds? What goes through a player's mind when it says Chaos Ball? And all of a sudden they do anything but help their team get the ball or help their team defend the ball. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, like, that's completely fucked up. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I really don't, man. I really have a hard time, such a hard time, trying to distinguish what goes on in these players' heads. It's like, like I came from a very athletic family. Like, because, two of my cousins were NCAA coaches, right? Three of my cousins were NCAA coaches. And my, a couple of people I know, all very basketball oriented family I come from, with friends and everything. And I played basketball up until a certain point, and then I gave that up because I wouldn't want to live in my family's shadow, whatever have you. But we were taught, you don't take it if there's certain aspect to why did they go through? Okay, maybe, I guess. I thought it did. But anyways, like we were taught, hey, if you have a layup, if there's a defender here, like we were always taught, okay, you have a defender under the hoop, you got 2 steps. If you can take the dunk, do you take the dunk? And I'm like, well, it depends. And, my family's like, well, why? And I'm like, because one, can you jump that high? And they're like, stop it. Just stick to the question. I'm like, okay, well, I would take the dunk if you can, block it. So if I can go ahead and do the pull up or the jump shot just short, I have a better chance of scoring. So I'd be better off in that position than trying to drive, unless I'm trying to draw the foul. Because if he's not posted up and I drive in and he comes into me, then I can get the basket and draw the foul. And that's like, they're absolutely right. So common sense has to be applied in a multiple effect when you're taking a look at, your driving force of, what you're trying to do, how you're trying to score your points, right? Am I trying to draw the foul? Because at the same time I need to come up, because if I'm not set to the shot, then guess what? I get called for the charge, right? So I'm charging. So all of a sudden my basket's no good and I just created an offensive foul. If he comes into me and is not posted, then all of a sudden I get the basket and I cause the charge. But at the same time, so if he can block the shot and I try to force it, in a well defensive position, then I should have been better off taking the jumper, taking, the pull up. So open lane, I drive, right? But I need to play the position. I have to see things as they're forming in front of me to take advantage of the best scenario. When I used to coach basketball, and yes, I did coach basketball, even though I didn't play college ball. When I coach basketball, that's how I approach my team, with the same aspect of discipline, of how when you approach a play, what's the best results. Because if I have a man in an open position, right, sometimes I'm better off passing it off to see if he can hit the 3-point, block out, try to hit the rebound, try to convert over on the 3-pointer. If I can't do that, then that also sets it up for a reset if we're overextended in our position on a double team in the paint. So all of these things, man, you have to take a look at. The instinct becomes Trey's good. Trey too good, Trey good, yeah. Let's see. Prove he's been on the blade. Yeah, I had to cool down, honey. Is it cool? Because if it's not, the icing's gonna melt. It's gonna get all, and it's not gonna melt, but what I'm saying, it's just gonna be ugh. It's not gonna be on smooth and nice and wavy. Okay, oh, I knew that. I'm just saying I have to wait until Chaos Ball. Okay. Why? Oh, why don't my buff come up? I've been getting a lot of Chaos Ball. How the hell? Somebody up there is a sniper. That's not a good plan in the beginning, especially against a very good defensive team. Good ball placement. Got a little bit of a separation on him. Hello. Give me that fucking... Get me up here now. Where the fuck is this ball? Right? Get off me, you dip. Fine. You gonna play like this? You wanna be a badass? Fuck you. Now where the fuck the ball go? I was being all nice and shit. Ooh, nice defense. Green. Purple, don't get stupid. Ah, yeah. Thanks, guys. Don't mind me. Oh, damn. God. Boy, you guys are so fucking violent. God. Where in the fuck is my team? Like, how do you miss an entire stack of people? Like, are you running around at the bottom and saying, hey, man, did, like, I miss the game or some shit? Like, there's nobody here. That's because they're in another floor. It says I'm on top of the ball. I hate this fence line. God. Can my team convert? I doubt it. Oh my God. Cool. Oh, ha, 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 ha. So fucking shit. They're gonna be good, man. It's gonna be one of those little corner games. I hate these games, man. I really prefer, like, movement, better off, like, you know, whatever. Stop! Stop! This is where they get stupid. Stop! You're not gonna kill 3 of them by yourself. Stop it! Stop it! Fucking stop looking stupid! God! I don't know what's worse, man. I don't honestly know what's worse at this point. He's dead. God! Now see, where is my team when I need them the most? Get the fucking soul assault off me, you bitches. Where in the fuck is my team? Are they fucking blind? What the fuck? I must ask. Once again, purple doing pretty good. Putting in a weird position again. You think I didn't catch on the first time, son? Dang. Nice save on the ulti. Like, what the fuck? It just kept taking damage and falling and coming back up. You didn't... Never mind. Who in the hell is this dude so I can put you on blast? You got me? No, but you and your friend got me. Fucking dumbs, man. Where in the fuck did that thing come from? What the fuck? Was there a ball there the entire time? Where in the fuck? Trey was like, I'm out of here. Trust me, Trey, it wasn't looking good that fight anyways. We all go through it. It's okay. It's okay. Don't quit, though. Don't be a quitter. Man, take your lickings and just keep on ticking, man. Jeez, man, I guess. Oh my god, not this again. Oh my. Hey, at least you got somebody, man. I don't even know where my dudes are. I bet you they're probably like 90% of other fucking Citadel players coming into Battlegrounds. Fight. Fight! Even if it's not on the flag or whatever, fight. What in the fuck? Give me this. Yes, take it. Finally. No! Are you kidding me? You just bring it up to where everybody's going? That's no motherfucker. No motherfucker. Oh my god. Dude, seriously, we're gonna get a fuck up because of your obsession. What? Dude. What the fuck? Somebody dude bomb me! Who bombed me? That was one of the bombs. Yeah, Mark of the Worm. With Chaos Ball Tick. Go purple. Go purple. It's your birthday. And it's my dude Turbo. It's like, look at this. There's fighting. What the fuck? Sure. Take the damage. Mother fuck. I'll park near the base. Thank you. Sure. I know I got a healer on me, so Boy, green's coming in pretty hot. Oh, look at that blade there. Oh. Hopefully my team can convert it. Oh, it's hot. No. 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 Now.
Get that ball or get off the field. Guard that ball with your life.
Sure. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. See what I did? Stayed in front, let my dude get the points. Rack him, rack him, rack him. They'll get him, but they'll tie him up. I don't know what the fuck purple was doing. Like, they ran right into the bomb. Like, yo, I'm going to take this, like, you know, portal while it's red. I don't care if I blow up and take chaos damage. On top of that, it's perfectly acceptable in my book. I mean, you know, it's well worth the sacrifice. Not. Like, okay. Now I'll wait. Sure. I died, but dude died with the red team on his ass. Oh my. Bring it down. Get the fuck out of there. Get it the fuck out of there. I mean, a couple more seconds we win. My dude's probably healing the shit out of him. Nope, not today. Sure. Boop, 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 boop. Actually, I'm going to give it up to these guys, man. Top scorers, dude. Raph did really well. And this Nightblade's really good. 761,000 damage. Carrying the ball. He looks beast, man. This dude looks so beast. He does every blade justice. Carrying a ball, too. With the blade. Respect that shit. Dude, you sound a million times better. Yeah, thanks, Cal. I appreciate that. Yeah, my friend said BG's little kids with huge egos. The reason for kills over scores. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, you know, I mean, are we trying to score? How much do you charge for BG sessions? How much do I charge? I mean, I could teach anybody. I mean, I probably go off tips. You know, if you ever want to learn how to do anything, I just go off tips. You know, just tip me. Tip me what you think it was worth. I'll put it at that. So I don't feel like I would ever charge like a flat fee for anything. You know, I'll be willing to give it, and you know, hopefully if someone liked it, you know, and they tip me, hey, that's cool, respect. You know, so at the end of the day, you know, that's what I would. Whatever, you know, if people don't feel like it was whatever, you know, I'm not in this to say, hey, you know, I charge X amount or whatever. No, I couldn't do that. I wouldn't even know how to do that, like with a clear conscience and whatever. Nah. I think that's another thing I liked about when I did coach basketball. Like up until you saw like political aspects, and there is political aspects. Let me give you a background story. Like, everybody's like, did you get out of basketball really because of your family, like my friends and stuff? And I was like, I didn't like I grew up and it was kind of like all I knew for a while, right? I mean, I started playing ball when I was 5 years old, like literally. I started conditioning when I was 5. So I was actually shooting like at 6 foot ranges, not the little whatever. So I had a 6 foot basket, and not a 10, but a 6 foot, and I was starting to condition form at 5, and I had the girls' ball not like the full-size men's ball, but I practiced with the girls' ball, size basketball at 6 foot basket. And then I moved up from there, and I got out of basketball because of the political shit. So let me explain this. I was at a game, and I'm used as defense more or less, repositioning the ball and stuff in the games. And for a high school team I was on. And so whatever. And I get a couple points. I was pretty much, I was center. And all of a sudden, and at the time, but in like college ball, I'd be more like a wing, like type person with my size and shit. And one game we were losing, and I come in and I make a couple defensive turnovers, and then one of my friends was put in. Now, it wasn't really a close friend, just a teammate more or less. He's put in, and he hits 3 triples, right? Back to back. And we hit a 6 to a 2-point score, and that pushed us to the lead. After his third, he benches him and puts in this shit ball player who has to have X amount of time put in towards his letter, and his parents are on the Board of Education. We lost the game. I'm in the locker room, and I'm pretty pissed off, right? I'm really pissed off that this scum player, that's not even a player, really, in my book. His parents are on the Board of fucking Education. That's why he made the cut versus some of the more talented players who tried out for the team, who tried out, got cut. And we lose a game because he has to have X amount of time to letter. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I told the coach, I literally took my uniform off and I throw it in his face, my dirty, sweaty uniform. I'm like, fuck you. You lost us this game by putting that bitch, that fucking overprivileged bitch in this game, in this team. There were better players that deserved to be on this team than that privileged motherfucker. And now we have to lose games to give him time. If he wants to be a better player, maybe he should practice on the off season to develop into a better player. That was my whole thing. That's why I finally walked away from basketball. That's why I walked away. Like, it was enough, there was just too much pressure on me to begin with, coming from the family I came from. But add the political bullshit to it, and I was done. I was like, I saw life for what it was. Like, it didn't matter that there were more talented individuals out there. It didn't. It didn't. It was more like, hey, this person's parents are board members, so we owe it to him to make sure he gets on the team. Even though the guy later on I talked to, didn't really give a shit if he made the team or not. It was his parents who were all whatever about it. And it's like, why did you not stick up? Well, how do you stick up to your parents? Respect. Respect. I can respect that. Why are you running towards them? But yeah, I remember like that whole game, everything, man. And my family was like, "You're going back on the team. You're going to apologize to the coach." I'm like, that is never going to fucking happen. That is never going to fucking happen. it'll be a cold day in hell. My cousin actually offered me to go play at his school where he was the head coach, even, and I'm like, and that is never going to happen. There's certain things I was never going to whatever with my family. And that's why when I like got into martial arts, I felt that was something that couldn't be taken away from me. Right? Like, couldn't be. If I lost a match, it's because I lost the match. At the end of the day, if I lost the fight, because the other dude beat my ass. Plain and simple, man. There was no sugarcoating it. There was no getting around what it was or what it meant. And, you know, at the end of the day, that's you want your own recognition of some sort, you know? Yeah, at the end of the day, you want to make your own, be your own person, man. Purple, nice comeback. Nice unit as a team. Dr. Medic, oh god. They got a healer. Now see, if I was my team, I'd be like setting up the flank position on the other end, like coming around, but see how they're whatever, the green and my team's coming on, that's not good. You can literally come to the back end and you'd have a more easier time for positioning. Why in the fuck is green on me? Are they fucking just stupid?
Get that ball or get off the field. Guard that ball with your life.
Go.
We must get the ball. We got the ball. Let's go.
Sure. Green gets that'd be good. Nice, nice, badass. Good. We're keeping in there. Yeah, I see him. Anyhow, yeah, the corruption, man. I'll check the comments out after this. Shit gets fucked. Shit gets fucked in this world. Some bullshit. People don't fucking... Half the time, people don't earn as much as what most people would like to believe. It's fucked up. Why would you... Are you fucking stupid? Okay, I've got to come over here for a second. I see. You see that DK was being so fucking dumb. And that's why green team's losing. What the fuck are you doing, man? Like, seriously, bro. Well, I bet you that's a green player. How much you want to bet? If I turn around, I bet you that's a green... Yep. Looky. Stop, you fuck. Are you stupid? I mean, I have to start asking the simplest of questions, man. I really, really do. Fuck! Okay. Why? Green, man. Why was you fighting for shit? I mean, are they low? No, fuck no. I was about to give them some type of credit. Don't snipe either. God, man, you're gonna suck. Look, he's just trying to be a sniper. Yep. Just come and get it. Purple pulling it off. They're staying alive. Staying alive. And green couldn't convert it. Like, seriously, man. Green, you look like shit. I give it up to the purple team. Green, you all just fucking look like... I don't know, man. God. Dude pulled a loop-de-loop or some shit. Good job, Stormlords. They definitely deserve the win, man. GG, man. They all look good. Really good. Dr. Medic did really good. Keeping the team healed, looking good. Nocturnal looked good. Marksman looked good. Galicious looks good. My team did really well. A couple minor hiccups here and there. Green team, wow. 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 Let's get into it. Snipe spammer with 309,000 damage. Warden 176. Templar 85. And Tiger 39. Came in late. I'll give that up to the Tiger. To Tiger. Came in late. Because no medals found. These three need a lot of work. Need a lot of work. You have to position. I cannot stress that enough. Even if it wasn't for their damage, which I'm not ragging on it, they didn't come together as a unit, and they didn't position themselves in better opportunity to grab the ball. They had the ball one possession, which I'm going to give credit to the player who grabbed it, trying to make the opening happen. So the effort was there, but the lack of support from your team or staying, I would like to say, in sync with team positioning was what cost that team. It cost them in every aspect. And, you know, it's one thing to spread out, but you really want to try to move together as a unit in Battlegrounds, because team coordination is a big difference. Earlier in my earlier stream, Fire Drakes decimated because of organization skills. Turbo, what's up? Where's my group invite? No healer love. Hey, what's up? I saw that, Lily. Did you see? I gave you a lot of respect, man. I gave you like props, bro. I gave you like mad props. Like I was giving you mad respect. Like huge respect. And like your damage, I mean, we lost, but dude, you look good. I mean, I was like, dude, seriously, I'm giving it up here. I mean, seriously, I did. Yeah, Turbo, I haven't been on as far as whatever. I can throw you an invite real quick. Hold on. Or you can just come in. I don't even have you on my friends list, Turbo. You need to like invite me, man. I don't even know where Gooch is. You can come in on the channel, man. Yeah, I know. Lily, man, I actually gave you the like huge props, man. I wasn't in the stream, so I didn't see here. I plugged them all. Dude, no, you got like, dude, it was like the one with the fire drakes where I feel like they were pre-made, but I was like, is this Lolly? But then I actually called you Lily Loppers. I was like, his name's really Lily Loppers. And I was like, man, I'm going to have to start passing out like respects. Like, because, like, you were there and you did good. Your stat sheet looked good. I mean, I felt like the team that we were against were pre-made. But, dude, no, serious, man. I gave you, like, major props, dude. Like, major props. I was like, dude, like, seriously, man, this is respect. Like, for in every aspect. Like, I gave it up. Like, right on live. Like, sure. I was like, dude, mad respect. Mad respect. Turbo, if you want to throw me an invite, go ahead, brother. Oh, yeah, definitely. No, dude. Like, I know I'm a shit talker, and we all can be, but, man, like, I pay respect where respect's due. Hold on, let me get this. Okay, I have like so many friends requests. Sometimes I have to be careful with. Like it's hard for me to like whatever. Where in the hell is Gooch? Okay. Odin, stop. Stop. 1 second. Let me mute this. Almost got you, dude. Oh, I'm joining your guys' shit, I guess. We'll see what we get ourselves into here. What's up, Turbo? Can you hear me, brother? What's up? Where in the hell is Gooch? He's on. It says he's on. I got triple bladed by him earlier. I was in a battleground and I got triple bladed. I gotta switch tunes really quick. It was crazy, dude. I was like, is that fucking Gooch and the triple blades, man? Triple blades. It was terrible. Terrible, man. Austin, you like my dance? Yeah, Austin, sure, I like your dance, man. I thought it was awesome right there in front of me, man. That was awesome. Keep it up. I'm about to log back in, so don't go nowhere, man. We'll highlight your dancing skills. Yeah, definitely, man. I like paying respect to I feel like that's one good thing. Like I said, I really appreciate Battlegrounds more and more as a player, guys, because the simple fact of it is there is a camaraderie there. I feel in BGs more than Cyrodiil because I don't feel like I have friends on AD and I have friends on DC on PS4. But if I'm in there, I'm playing towards campaign. I don't want it like personal relationships to influence like what I'm trying to do in Cyrodiil. And it all comes back to my story, man. Like, you know, what's your intentions, man? Like I feel like my sparring partner was a prime example of this, man. So my sparring partner ended up making like pros, but not like full MMA. It was like the minor league version of that at one time, and he got to travel and he got to fight, but he was my sparring partner. And the one thing about it is I was always like, you want to push each other, right? I mean, essentially you're on the same team, but you don't cut each other any slack, right? You go full blow. You push each other to your maximum capability. Because at the end of the day, it makes a world of a difference, right? I mean, you're not going full blow when you're sparring partner. I mean, you're not trying to kill each other. But at the same time, you're not trying to take it easy on each other, too. Even if you're on the same team. Even if you're not. You want to play like your opponents at all times. And being opponents is sometimes a good thing. Because it elevates your game, right? It pushes you to another level. And I feel like nowadays it's gotten like sissified, you know? You can throw me an invite, dude. Dude, Austin, where'd you go, brother? I just came back. I was waiting for you to show you dance again. Yeah, you can throw me an invite, brother. Where's Sky at? Oh, for real? Well, if we can get Gooch in this bitch. Did you throw him an invite to voice chat? He's just too good for us these days. No, I'm joking. That's my brother. So, anyways, man. Yeah, honestly, you know, I can't stress enough like the corruption. And I've seen so much bullshit in my life, guys. Like so much bullshit that's just spans from so much crap. And whether it be inside or not, I've seen the crappiest of craps. As long as they don't nerf what I'm doing, then I always play ESO. I'm there, man, just not showing. Oh, well, it must be on a different server, Austin. That sucks. But let's talk about nerfs. Like, in what aspect? Well, I mean, define nerf. Like a World of Warcraft. Okay. I know where you're going like with this, but in this game, I feel like there hasn't been a flavor of the month. I believe there's been flavor of the years. And stand blades? What would ever give you the indication of that, Turbo? Could it be the mechanics of the classes and the lack of appropriate counter initially? Oh, no. No. I don't mind the utility. I don't mind the accessibility. Right. Mm-hmm. You can queue it up. Here's my thing. I have no when I take a look at the PvP now for 2 years exclusively I PvE'd. I only PvP'd like 5 hours a week. I knew that like a lot when they put out the game initially, they didn't cover things accordingly in development. They just didn't. It came with the idea of we're going to put a PvP in, but we're not going to add the elements of counterplay that are associated. And that's a big difference, man, because in the class base, you're never going to have balance. So the nerf to me is irrelevant. There's a difference why World of Warcraft is in esports, and there's a reason that this game isn't sanctioned by esports. There are big differences. Was supposed to. Well, the problem of it is when I look down at the original development and I take a look at PvP, I'm going to be harsh here. This PvP's fun, but it's a joke in comparison to other PvP games. Mm-hmm. The exploiting system. But who's to blame for it? The player or the game? Hate the player or do we hate the game? I don't think they are skilled. To be honest with you, I know skilled player and I know there's players that are not skilled. Some, but not a lot. The exploits. That bug up, that glitch up, and it causes kills. Everybody wants the easy win button. They're gods? Right, exactly. Exactly. I mean, at the end of the day... What? Oh, go ahead. Well, here's the thing. Like, the shield system, to me, wasn't a nerf. Like, people cry it's a nerf. I'm like, actually, it got buffed. The duration got buffed.
Dad, look what I bought.
Nice. Because it bugs. When they're juggling, you can't penetrate it. On their shields. That's not going over it. Right. Absolutely. Same thing with Nightblades. Honestly, I felt if there's appropriate detection, like the detection worked as intended, Nightblades would be a little bit less opted to put themselves in precarious positions. But as of now, the Nightblades actually can run around without any fear of repercussions for putting themselves in compromised positions. Why? Because the detection system in this game is skewed. I mean, Well, the natural detection should be apparent because you're supposed to have a natural detection. If something's right beside you, you're supposed to be able to detect that. Well, I don't like one class having a counter. I believe like accessibility to kits because I don't want to overpower one class. Right, you know, exactly. Well, I mean, then when we take a look at the stun, now, like there are certain things that's been implemented by, you know, pre whatever, and it exists in the game. So Foundation's here, but the problem of it is it got so PvE focused that PvP counter wasn't addressed properly. And I tell people the core is here, the Foundation's here. It's a fun game. It has the potential to go all the way. For sure it does in any aspect, even in competitive play. The problem of it is, though, I don't give a fuck about balance. I want counter. I don't want necessarily to nerf anything. I need, every class should be able to, a skilled player is going to say, how can I counter something when I don't have accessibility to counter it? Right. Dispel. Why don't we have a dispel feature? You see what I'm saying? Why are we lacking these necessities? You know, I always tell people my favorite CC to date, my favorite CC to date, Turbo, to date. And this is the prime example of where World of Warcraft and Rift and so many MMOs shined in PvP over other games was Sheep. You'd never played World of Warcraft? You never? Okay. So they had Sheep, which is basically polymorph. Okay? No, you polymorph your opponent to a sheep. He's useless. So you're facing two opponents as a mage, right? And what's the first thing you're going to do? You're sheep one. Now, this is where World of Warcraft became dominant, and this is why they still are in esports. Because if you throw a fireball at the sheep, guess what it does? It breaks the CC. It breaks the effect. It's the same concept. CCs are crowd control, not I win. It's what a CC is. A CC is to peel them off of you. Well, I feel like the foundation for the scaling system is apparent. So, I mean, I have no problem with how the damage is allocated, how the system's designed, but the problem of it is the weak ass counter. Like, to me, everything should have counter. It's just the way it's supposed to be. It puts the skill set to the players. Well, like, cleanses. Like, honestly, I like the fact that the Templar has a cleanse, but Purge, right, on the support class is too costly. It's not effective for any other healing class, and it's one of the ill effects of why Templars are going to be favored in organized PvP. Not to say that the Wardens are bad healers or Nightblades are bad healers. It's the simple fact of accessibility in a kit. It's just the way it is, and it's what that's what I'm saying. Let the classes have their individual perks to their passives and their buffs, but do not limit a class to essential PvP designs. You know what I'm saying? That, to me, we don't even have cleansing potions. We don't even have a potion that cleanse. You see what I'm saying? Do you see the design flaws that I'm referencing? Pull back. Something's up. Come here. Over here. Getting this little cub. Something's up. Go this way. Go this way. Follow up. Follow up. Something's weird's going on. There's a confrontation. It's on the back end of purple between purple and the other one. Oh shit. Pull back, run. Okay, okay. Come inside, I'm dropping the fear trap. Get their healer. Right there. It's Alex. Pull back, dude. Get in this. We gotta get that fucking Alex, man. Fucking purple. Take the blue thing. Take it over here. Go up. Over here, over here. We got a free kill. Okay. I hate these dudes. These little snipers. Okay. Okay. Pack up. Come over here. We're going to drop down. We're going to reposition towards our team. God, man. I know these guys. Okay, pull back out. Hurry up. Run it. Come out and to the left. Okay, keep going. Dude, you just cost me, man. I was trying to keep you healed. What the fuck? What the fuck did that come on that screen? Fucking bullshit, man. I just fucking got caked because my screen came up on a weird thing when I was trying to switch. What the fuck? Watch it. There's a fucking little blade. There's a sniper blade out there, man. Stop. Do not res me, man. Do not res me. Don't get caught resing me. I'll flog you for that, dude. I don't want to flog you on a stream. That's a noob ass shit. I don't do that. Healers? Guess what healers don't do, Turbo? They don't res. Not in PvE, not in PvP. Yeah, do not res, man. I don't like that shit. Gotta get that Alex, man. Oh, it's a Nightblade. Oh, dude, they just went up. Come on, man. Push, push, push. Man, you guys are about to give up free points. Dude, too late. Man, you guys. Oh, my God. Why in the fuck? Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Tell me you guys are at least together, because I'm looking on a map and it looks like you guys are spread out the fucking back. What the fuck is... Oh my God. Get out of here. Come in the cubby. You guys got to force him down, man. Oh my God. I don't give a shit about the one that's on us. I got you, man. Just keep healing. got you. Just... Get out here, get the purple, scumbags. Okay, force fucking red out. No, come here. We'll farm purple. Come over here. We'll farm purple. If red ain't gonna play, fuck him, man. Well, I don't give a shit. Come on. Come on. Focus to Alex. Get the blade. Hurry, I need heals. I need heals. I'm focusing. I got... Yeah, I know they are. Focus the red first. Yep, they blew their load. Go, bitches. Run, you little cocksuckers. Focus that bitch. Do not let him out of your sight. Get the healer in the back. No, it's front. It's front. Yep, front. Finally. They have fucking double fucking shit. It doesn't even matter. Give me a heal. Dead. Get out of here. They're about to regroup and fire on our fucking heads. Get out. Go, go. Up, up, up. Convert. Come here. Okay. Nope. Okay. Force them up. Pull them in. Pull them in. Nope, nope. Come in. Fall back. Get front line first. Yep. Get him. Yep, yep. Good shit. Good shit. That's game, man. Once we fucking focus. Okay. Focus that one. He's almost dead. Good play. Good play. Good play. Yep, he died on the way down. Yeah, good play. Come over here, we got purple. Yep, right here behind us. Watch it, there's a blade. Stay here, stay on my circle. Right there, right there, right there he is. Yeah, fuck him. Which way? Left or right? Get that front line. They're not shit without him. Need heals? Stick it tight. Come back. Come over here. Stairwell. 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 Keep to the stairwell. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. We're looking at a possible flank position. Going up. I'm gonna finish this bitch. Yep. I'm going down. Give me a heal as soon as I drop. Gonna need it. Got company. Need it. Oh, fuck. Okay. That front line's behind him. So... Yeah. Just stay in position. Try to behind me. Where in the... Got him. Game. Nah, I'll give it up. Ghost is really good. Ghost is really good. Yeah, no. Yeah. No, it was awesome. Good game. GG. I liked it. I liked it. I liked that game. It was good. I felt like Fire Drakes really hit up really good. Once we exposed their healer, though, I mean, whoever was trying to, give them the support heals, we had what? 3 Templars. 3 Templars. Wow. Is all I could say. Wow. Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was nuts. Anyways, guys, I'm about to wrap this up. Hold on. Something's going on. I'm going to continue holding that L2 button until the end. Can't hear you, buddy. Your buddy talking. Oh, you have a private line, by the way, dude. Hey, mate. Yo, unknown. What's up? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, next time we streaming, you might want to open up your mic to public use there. So just so you know, so they can hear you. You have to go into your recording settings and stuff. So just make sure that's open, and then they can hear you, so it's not set private. All right, guys. Anyways, I'm going to get going. I got a lot of little things to do. Thank you so much for PvPing with me, Turbo. I appreciate it so much. And, I wish they would have heard our conversation a little bit more in depth. Maybe we'll cover that one episode or something. And I'll get a couple people's feedbacks and stuff, because I feel like as good as the game is, it's fun. It is fun. This game is fun. But in PvE, it's beautiful. But PvP, there are a lot of daunting issues that have to be addressed. There is a lot of things that need to be, like, the foundation's here. So I don't feel like it's a waste of time. But with the upcoming changes, prior to these upcoming changes, I was racking PvP at a 4 due to mechanical issues. I'd probably bump it up to about 1 to a 5. I mean, the fun play is here, but once again, if I'm looking at it mechanically and I'm looking at it from like a standard, I'm like, you have perma-stealthing and deduction. No proper counter to address stealth play. Why do you think people are rolling night blades?
By the way.
Huh? Oh, maybe. No proper way to address stealth play, right?
I think it's a big problem with the game that people are stuck in their ways and don't want to see changes.
Hey, I'm setting the standard against over 20 years of experience, so people can hate it, but I'm going to call it. I'm just going to call it. Okay.
I mean, it's not a popular opinion that we have of some of these abilities. There's people that are diehard sorts that will fucking touch.
Hey, you know what? But when it comes down to it, where's the state of PvP currently? We have two classes that's reigning supreme.
Nothing more. It's not a hate on a Sork.
I'm not hating on a Sork. I'm hating on the lack of counter. I play them all.
It's a lot of abilities that have no counter.
Broken mechanics, broken features, and why certain classes are dominant.
There's always a way around things, though, and there should be more ways around things.
There should definitely be more skilled oriented. But this patch has me hopeful that it's going to be heading in the right direction. And especially if you're advertising PvP, you should be focused seriously on the implications of PvP. I mean, some of the sets alone for PvP that you acquire in PvP are unjustifiably less than the PvE sets that are available to better your builds. I'm not saying that PvE sets shouldn't be used in PvP, but there's no PvP sets that are as dominant most of the times in adjacent or a standalone in comparison to the PvE sets. And that's a reflection of what? A lack of PvP dev. That's just a reflection of what piss poor decisions on the behalf of the PvP community. And once again, if you advertise for a PvP game, I'm going to be real about it. I'm going to be I love the fact that the game, you can take PvP sets, PvE sets, and implement them on both features. I love that. So I'm not saying, I'm wrapping this up, honey, 1 second. I'm almost done. I know, I'm sorry. I'm not saying that one should be more dominant than the other, but once again, there's trial sets, right? That enhance what? Trial play. Why isn't there PvP sets that are enhancing PvP that can be put with PvE sets that are dropped? Why do we have to chase a PvE? Why do certain players still chasing PvE weapons like Masters or Maelstrom or Asylum weapons when we have no reflective PvP weapons? There's some people who don't want a PvE to be an efficient PvPer.
Complete oversight of the game, and it's just a matter of good intentions gone bad.
It's piss poor in its setup.
Warding is amazing if you think about it from a PvE aspect. Like,
right.
Oh, yeah, it's great. And as soon as you throw it in a PvP world and you understand why it works so well and why it's so overpowered compared to other abilities, and yes, everyone can get wards, Stam, and Magicka.
Right.
But it's still not fair. And it's going to hurt Sork the most when they do fuck with it, but it's still not a fair ability because the example we keep using, you pop a tiny ward and it eats an entire ice comet. That's not balanced.
Right.
That was your whole ultimate, and they just negated it.
Well,
Okay,
and
I can
that's the thing.
understand
I
if they
feel where
hit miss
diminishing
score.
values have to start being applied to certain effects to make PvP more accessible, more fast paced. I hate, like, when people were justifying exploiting bugs as skill or trying to believe that was a prominent aspect to skill. I'm like, you are just using a bug. That's really no skill required. And I'm
Right.
like, I feel
It's
like
like same
it,
with the uppercut spam back in the day, the current lethal arrow spam currently that you encounter that
well,
bugs you
the
out even.
animation bugged, you know?
Yeah, and it's a fact. These people know that this thing is broken, and they just choose to abuse it for stats and kills and
If I had to
shit
rank
talk.
PvP fun, Turbo, I would say the PvP fun factor is at a 9 for the game. But it gets a -1 in fun
And it's
factor due to
competitive
broken
as
mechanics.
fuck.
Now if I have to be dead honest and rate it and a mechanical rating in adjacent with or according to other PvP games that I played in my past, I'm going to rank this as a 3. I'm going to give it a 3.
Oh man, there's so much potential for this
There's
game, and it falls
potential.
flat.
You get a
Falls
9,
flat.
you get a 9 and the fun factor. But mechanically I'm rating you at a 3. So where do you see the problems? It's like,
It's not even close to paper, rock, scissors. It's like
and that's funny because
rock.
that's
It's like
where
rock and scissors.
when you come up with a class-based system, that's the question you have to ask. What's beating? Sork is the rock and the paper and the scissors. Fuck it all. Currently, with the changes, hopefully that'll start changing. And that's where I feel that the game is like, you have to make these adjustments. And you had 4 years. And then all of a sudden they came out with Wolf Hunter, which was a gimmick DLC. And that, to me, that's what kind of took me a little over the edge with the development team not prioritizing properly and then coming out with a gimmick. Like, I'm not paying for gimmicks anymore, man. I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown fucking ass man, and your player base is already established. If you're looking to draw in new shit, fix your shit to draw in new customers. You're not baiting people in with gimmicks anymore. Your gimmick days are over.
I don't, I don't agree with what they chose was a good game engine back then. Like the game engine itself is shit.
Havoc,
So
the
a
engine
lot
for
of the
this game, you
problems
mean?
arise from this. Yeah, I mean it's just not. It's just not a feasible engine for what this game's trying to do. It's
Well,
worked
and
so
that,
far for us, but it's come with a lot of updates, a lot of bugs, a lot of fucking stupid errors in the coding from the ground up. And then you look at a game. Let's take another game for example. Let's say even just Fortnite.
right.
Like, look how flawlessly that game runs.
But it's using
How
Unreal.
smooth.
It's using the Unreal Engine.
Right, and if they would have just done that with this game, our lives would probably be 20 times better on here.
Unreal is the most pristine engine in video game development, without a doubt. I mean, the thing about it is, but when we take a look at games trying to develop their own engine or leasing an engine, the question of it is what tool sets are coming with it. That's the first thing I'm questioning. How accessible is the tool sets, and then how interchangeable is the base code, right? I mean, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, I felt like, because when it comes down to it, if the coding is accessible to be, which most of the time it is, let's be honest here, they can add the new code to the existing engine. So all the engine's doing is saving the hassle of initial coding. It's all the engine is providing. The engine is like saying, we have the tool sets, we have the initial code to develop the product without having to set down the foundation of the code itself. So the engine provides that up front, right? So every engine should be somewhat adaptable. by technically speaking. But at the end of the day, is ZOS, who's to blame? Is Havoc, the company that developed Havoc, responsible for this? I don't necessarily think so, and I'm not going to cough it up on the engine. I'm going to cough it up to the development team for deciding to use the engine and not adapting the code to specification.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Like, I think probably more or less, why did they go with that engine is the question.
Well, at the end of the day, it's regardless of what engine you decided to go with. You should be, if you knew that these were these issues, then you should be adapting the base code towards what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to achieve. You know, I mean, it's easier said than done, and I give it up to the dev teams and anybody, especially a software engineer, who's going to be, you know, required to do a lot of these feature changes. I don't think people really understand the technical aspect that has to be implemented, especially if there's no existing tool set to the base code that has to be implemented inside the engine itself. So at the end of the day, I felt like one of the major problems, and it comes back down to that, is the company, when the development team was pushing forward, they launched too early. They were forced to launch in an early release. I mean, well, at a, you know, existing due date, and the game wasn't finished. And that's been the history of MMOs and most games that we play today. But at one point or another, games in development during its play process has to ask themselves, hey, what are we? Are we a PvE game? Are we a PvP game? Are we more lenient? And at the time, this game had PvE, but it was definitely, you know, commercialized more PvP. And I felt like the game dropped the ball. And when we're taking a look at node stability in Cyrodiil, it is a joke for the node stability currently in Elder Scrolls universe.
Oh, dude, that game's netcode is so bad.
It's terrible. It is fucking gut-wrenching.
Well, I got dropped, and since day one, it's always been my game has froze, my game has kicked me out.
And once again, that's gonna. I'm not gonna cough that one up to the server. That is, or not the engine. I'm not going to cross that up to the engine. I'm going to put that one on the fucking investors for not taking recognition. I can imagine a tech would say, we need a bigger hard drive allocation towards this system. What's that mean? Means we need bigger server to sustain it, to populate the nodes in this capacity. I mean, sure, we're gonna have like little memory leaks and stuff. That's going to occur with, you know what I'm saying, with the net, you know, the bandwidths and stuff. And all the graphics hitting in. But the node capacity is apparent. It's funneling fucking, it's leaking fucking information. At a certain point that you get so many players in on the node, shit gets fucked even worse. And I'm like, God, son of a bitch. This is where you can't not afford to be cheap.
The console version got pushed back a long, long time after the PC version was out.
Right.
And when it launched, it was atrocious. I'm not gonna lie, I played from day one. Bad. Connection-wise, lag-wise, gameplay-wise, it was all shit.
Turbo.
What's up? What's up, Sneaky?
Oh, not much. Got fucking kicked out of God Mode's Fortnite room because they said I wasn't good enough. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, that's childish.
Dude, we played 3 games of Close Encounters. Each time we got second place, and somehow I was the reason why we didn't get first. Because they're all like in a butt humping pack. I never travel in butt humping packs. But they're all whatever.
But anyways, I'm going to wrap it up with this one, guys. Honestly, I feel like the game, like you said, it has foundation. It has precedence. It has potential. But at the end of the day, little things have to be made. And I feel like with the upcoming DLC, right, I feel that there's the potentials. It's being addressed, finally. But they need to put in dedicated PvP devs. Get the PvE devs.
Every patch should have a fix of PvP.
Right. Get the PvE devs the fuck out of PvP. Not to say that Robo... I'm not blaming Robo. I'm not. I'm really not pointing the finger at Robo specifically or indicating that Robo doesn't understand what he's doing. I just feel like he's got too much on his plate. And I feel like that is where you need, and especially when I took a look at the Battleground sets initially, whoever designed the sets definitely didn't understand PvP, man. Did not.
They definitely don't play Battlegrounds.
Right. And I am so disappointed with so many aspects of and score sheet reflection. This Battlegrounds have been out for a year, and you and I have talked about the piss poor score sheet design of this game.
Detailed stats. It's that simple.
It's piss poor. I'm seeing a KDA.
How much flame damage did I do?
Right.
How much magic damage did I do?
I see.
Poison damage did I take?
Yeah. How many? What targets did I kill? Whatever. Right. KDA. Why am I seeing a KDA reflection in a Chaos Ball or a Dom?
They're just lazy. That's what it comes down to.
I don't think it's lazy. I think of them putting it on a back burner. And that's my point. It's like we don't have a PvP developer, because a PvP developer would be like, this is fucked. This scoreboard system is the most skewed fucking scoreboard system ever. We have to fix this. So
the reward doesn't meet the risk.
Right. And at the end of the day, I feel like these are issues that have to be like, yeah, right. What's the point of the leaderboard? What, to get gold junk?
Basically to farm kills, I guess, and show off that you can.
To get AP farm? I love the Battlegrounds, but give me something to push for. Give it to me. Give it to me. It's here. The fun factor's here. The maps are here. The design and foundation's here. But you got to build on it, man. And this game could very well be an esports game. It could get sanctioned if they address the major issues.
In 5 years from now, this game will still be alive, and I don't think it'll be anything like what we're playing right now. Like, there'll be similarities in PvP, but they'll have totally revamped and had to go back from square one with it. I guarantee it.
Right.
Because or just make so many global changes that affect PvP, other than this, cut all the stats in half and all that shit.
But that's the beauty of this. This is where I feel like this game still has the potential to see so much success, because we know that the foundation is here. It just needs build on. You can't put a basement on there and not do anything with. And you have the frame, you have the basement, you have the frame. But guess what? We're not going to put walls up. We'll just put a roof over it, and you can stay. You could stay in a wall-less fucking house under any condition that Mother Nature throws at your way, and say you have a home. No, motherfucker. You have the foundation. You have the frame. Give me my fucking walls. Give me my fucking my living room. Give me my pot to piss in. Give me my toilet.
Here's the thought. All right, we talk about sets. Quit making shitty PvP sets.
Right.
Put a bunch of crafting stations in Cyrodiil that let you craft good PvP-oriented only sets.
Right. That'd be good. That's an idea.
Problem solved.
Well, it's not. The thing about it is we have Impen, and
stations there.
I thought Impen was cute. Right. I'll be honest with you. I thought Impen was cute for a PvP trait. I was like, well, that explains crit damage, but if I reduce base damage anyways off the resistance, the crit's going to get is going to be a follow-up factor anyways. Right. So the definition of Impen, right, it's so much percentage of the critical value anyways. So resistance is a deduction value. Right. I thought it was cute. But definitely a little chintzy.
Here's a sad point I want to add before you go. We talk about wards. Right? Wards are just like the end-all, be-all. That's the alpha shield of the game.
Right.
And some people say, oh, okay, well, it's supposed to be like that. I'm a sorcerer. Yeah, okay, well, the way it works is you fucking have this small shield. Doesn't matter how big it is. It's going to absorb whatever hits you first. It's a
Right.
meteor absorb, right?
There's no extra
I can
damage
have
that's being
30
overflowed.
I can
Right.
have 30k resistance on spell and physical,
Right.
and 3,000 crit resistance, and you will fuck me up with 25k health faster with all that shit up than you will if I just use wards. and
Right.
spam them. So where's the balance? Where's the love for a tank? Where's
Well,
the love for anybody
and
that's doing
and
resistance
that
doesn't-
becomes some of the issues, right? Because at the end of the day, that's why I'm saying they don't have a PvP dev. The PvE devs are juggling, and I don't blame the devs per se, because I blame the company. I'm gonna blame the company. They're cheap, 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 cheap. They're
Yeah.
cheap. I mean, I'm gonna say it. They're fucking cheesy cheap. Get your fucking asses. I want to I hate to say it. You think Blizzard would put PvE devs in a PvP arenas?
they
Be like,
wanna
hey, we're gonna take you
two
out of
separate
raid
worlds.
and we're gonna throw you into the arena development right now. You know,
Two separate
this is
worlds.
totally gonna